Shōgun is the latest historical drama that draws from the 1975 novel by legendary author James Clavell. At the centre of the story is John Blackthorne, an English sailor shipwrecked in Japan. When he encounters Lord Toranaga and Lady Manako, his world changes forever. If you finish watching this one or are in the middle of a binge watch, we've combed through the archives and saved you the hassle with our top 7 picks for alternate viewing. As always, let us know your favourites in the comments and which of these you've watched. So without further ado, let's start the countdown. Godless sets itself up to be a different kettle of fish compared to other westerns. With its female empowerment theme running through the show and an interesting talented cast, this is one oft overlooked show you definitely shouldn't sleep on. After a mining accident wipes out almost every male in the town of La Belle, the self-sufficient women that now run the town take in runaway Roy Good and give him refuge. With the notorious Frank Griffin hunting the runaway with 30 plus strong men at his side, Godless is a slow burning western that builds towards a climactic, chaotic ending that's definitely worth sticking around for. If you switch out the feudal Japanese setting for pirates and high sea shenanigans, it wouldn't be far removed from what Black Sails achieves. Split across 4 seasons, this seafaring venture captures the essence of piracy beautifully and does so with impressive visuals and an expansive story. Instead of the over-the-top swashbuckling Jack Sparrows of the world, Black Sails examines the true nature of piracy through an eclectic group of characters. The action is gritty and violent too, and it's definitely worth persevering through the slower first season. From there on out, this show really comes into its own. Set during the time of the Viking invasions of Britain, The Last Kingdom is a well-written, brutally realistic series relying on the charisma of its many characters to drive the story of Uhtred Ragnarsson forward. The story begins with Alfred the Great defending his kingdom from Norse invaders, while a man named Uhtred, born a Saxon but raised by Vikings, seeks to claim his ancestral birthright. The time period is perfectly captured in both atmosphere and set design, and if that wasn't enough, the story draws from the rich history of Britain across 5 epic seasons of entertainment. This one is absolutely not to be missed, and out of all of the ones on the list, is arguably the most underrated of them all. There's a reason Rome is regarded as one of the best historical TV shows HBO has ever produced. Alongside Band of Brothers, Rome is an incredible feat on the small screen. The series was actually originally intended to be a mini-series, but was later expanded and turned into a visual and storytelling treat to behold. Set during the 1st century BC, the story follows the lives of 2 men serving in the Roman army, Lucius Vorenus and Titus Polo. There's no shying away from the brutal, harsh realities of their profession, and Rome captures this in all its bloody glory. And this glory is backed up by stunning visuals and some of the best production work one could ask for from a historical epic like this. Rome is essential viewing, and despite its disappointing ending after a 2nd season, remains a quintessential choice for any historical drama fan. Following the journey of Ragnar Lothbrok, Vikings is a fascinating and often violent look into the lives of the first Norsemen in history. Full of dramatic tension and leaning, mostly, towards historical accuracy, Vikings does a great job blending fact and fiction together. In doing so, it produces a methodically paced, interesting journey through the lives of the infamous warriors of the North. While the later seasons do take some liberties with that realism and the plot does run out of steam before its final season limps over the finish line, there's enough here to enjoy nonetheless. On paper, Tokyo Vice doesn't bear many similarities to Shōgun. However, despite the historical time period differences, the tone and feel of these 2 shows is actually very similar. The multifaceted plot involves the storylines of Jake, Samantha, Sato, Hiroto Katagiri, and the 2 Yakuza clans vying for territory. The core story is equally distributed amongst these characters and their backstories. Michael Mann is among the creators and producers of the show, lending his years of experience in the noir genre, and boy does it show. Tokyo Vice is gritty, well-rounded, and absolutely worth your time. The titular character of the series is Marco Polo, who was a Venetian explorer and also part of the court of Kublai Khan, who was one of the mighty rulers hailing from the Mongol Empire. The series takes place in the 13th century and focuses on Marco Polo as he tries to earn his place in the court, making sure he is not imprisoned or, worse, killed. He does all this while trying to have the upper hand over the politicians and state affairs. It's a politically charged and exciting series, one that you're sure to enjoy. So there we have it, our 7 TV show alternatives to watch when you finish watching FX's Shōgun. So what did you think of our picks? Do you agree? Are there any notable omissions? Or are we way off the mark? Either way, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.